Hey everybody, Deborah from Very Best Little Hair House here. And today I thought I would address is that a wig? Or, that type of remark, which unfortunately it happens. I want to get everybody to the point where it's like, who cares? But if that's bothering you, let me give you some of the practical things I see about what you can do to avoid that, and also to think more about what might be behind it. But anyway, first mistake I see is when you're choosing a wig, trying to get one that's too perfect. What you see when you look in the mirror, in front of the mirror, isn't what you're going to see all day. You want to try and choose something that looks slightly imperfect. Hair isn't perfect. If hair isn't laying perfect or whatever, it's fine. Hair does that. Sometimes I forget because it's been such a long time since I had hair. When I get wigs with different lengths hair, it's something that you kind of have to get used to. Second of all, the fit. I watch a lot of crime TV, so I see a lot of women and, sometimes pictures, and I can see when someone has a wig on that doesn't fit. I hate to say it, but fit is a huge issue. A lot of times, if you don't know how a wig should fit, I can see gaps up here when I look at pictures. Now, I'm extremely trained, but, if it doesn't fit your head, you might consider that. Also, I'll see people do this with the ear tabs when they're talking, because that means it's not sitting on your head. It might need to be fixed, either wig tape, wig grip, what have you. Hopefully, we could find you a wig that fits better than that. You don't need all of that. But let's say it's an improper fit. You do what you can do to get by with that and then choose better next time. Another mistake I see, especially with women that have hair loss, is trying to replicate their hair as it looked shortly before the more dramatic hair loss. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but if you have hair loss, hopefully, we kind of speak the same language. But what I see is people choosing a wig that looks, like say maybe it was shoulder length with bangs. They'll pick a wig that is shoulder length with bangs, but it has way too much hair up here, whereas maybe a better choice would have been a lower density, parts in the middle. You can always put a tiny fringy bang in there. But sometimes when you're looking at the style of the wig, instead of trying to replicate something or, making it look more like you used to look, I've seen people take scissors to wigs. The stylists make them the way that they do for a reason. These are top stylists. So sometimes when you get a wig, it will be the anxiety that makes you want to do modifications to it. I know, I've been there. I'm just giving this as a little advice because it even takes me 10 minutes generally in the morning to get used to the wig I have on and think, okay, it doesn't look like a wig. So I guess I'm trying to give you hope that the anxiety gets less and you'll learn to do it anyway, but I feel ya. So, a thing I see a lot of women do that are used to, say they, like to go to the beauty shop for roller sets, whatever, every 2 weeks, that was a huge thing. The wigs today have a little less volume, and what I'll see people do is try and jack it up so that it looks like it was teased and then shellac it into place, and that's generally, that's something that you want to avoid because, but anyway. And then that's why when you get to a current wig shop, sometimes the styles are a little more contemporary than what you may be used to. But, I'm sure if you're at an appropriate wig shop, they'll help you make the best choice. But here's some tips just for that part of it. Anyway, now as to what might be behind that remark, think carefully. It may not be that you look like you have a wig on. It may simply be the change. It may be, people notice that you're doing something for the better and, you know, especially if they have insecurity themselves. I see a lot of times in the shop, somebody that comes in here with hair loss, their friend will want to come to give the opinion, but they're also kind of here trying to see what's going on behind the scenes. And I will have somebody looking spot on, and someone will say, well, I think it looks like a wig. Well, it doesn't look like it. If I tell you it does not look like a wig, you can trust me on that. But if anybody else tells you, look at where it's coming from. Sometimes family members that are so used to seeing you a certain way, when you take that step initially, it's their uncomfortableness with it. So take it with a grain of salt. And the beautiful thing about a wig is it's not a permanent decision. If you got a bad one this time, it's just like jeans. You try them on in the dressing room and they fit, but as you wear them, then you know, better next time, you know what to choose from. So I think that's about it on that. I cover shame and, let's say, unfounded fears quite a bit in my book. Too much hair. If you search on Amazon for too much hair, I think it comes right up. Maybe check that out. There's a free promotion this month. You can get it for free. And if there's anything I can help you with, shoot me a line, join our Wise Wig advice group, post a question in there. I'm very solution oriented. If there's a question that can be answered effectively, I will at least contribute, you know, the professional. But you're also going to get opinions from other women that have been there. But anyway, so thanks for listening, and catch you next time.